Ah, yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am Bishop Wyatt, and this is another rant about the ped cow, Cyraxx, mixed in with little tibs, and you just have to. But, when this will be a reminiscing stream, remembering Cyraxx's past. I mean, how did we get here, really? How is YouTube and other platforms allowing such behavior and depravity to thrive online? How come if we make a post or a comment, we get banned for 24 hours? We're not allowed to post a comment, our channel gets strike. Well, I mean, is there something afoot? Are pedos moving in on us? Are we surrounded? Are we behind enemy lines? It certainly feels that way. I mean, what other explanation do you have? Being that these freaks have been able to make threats and expose themselves in disgusting ways for, I don't know, years now. And, well, YouTube just laughs it off, I guess. Or they don't look into it. They just assume, they're being bullied for no reason, or they're being bullied for their appearance. We're too lazy to look into it and do the legwork, because it is our job. So we'll just strike the people that are exposing them. And we won't even read what the posts are about. I just don't understand it. And meanwhile, Cyraxx has been removed from, social media apps through banning, and he has lost merchandise stores. He has lost Twitches, kicks. He has been proven to be a thief. He has been proven to have stolen music and artwork. He has stolen beats from people who lived in the States and from somebody in Germany one time I even seen. I mean, he doesn't care. He's probably the laziest content creator, but you really can't call him that. He just looks for low-tier artists that nobody's really heard of and steals a beat, a riff, a lyric, a song, and then expects no one to find out, being that this is the online community and people will search out your bullshit if you're making claims like he does. I mean, good Lord. This is a man who has also talked about being a baseball player, saying that he could have been pro. He said he doesn't belong in music, doesn't belong online, he belongs playing sports. But so many things prevented him from doing that, injuries due to being thrown up against stop signs. I'm just joking. He has an excuse for everything. I mean, why he can't perform something. Oh, this happened. Oh, family emergency. Oh, I can't work at 7 floors of hell because I hurt my elbow here. Just the dumbest excuses that you could think of. And if you notice, it's just a pattern of excuses. It's extreme highs with him, followed by extreme lows. It's a cycle, a saga. First, you get the cocky racks, the I'm accomplishing everything I've set out to accomplish. Then you get the drugged up kind of like look down at the camera, sad racks, and that's pathetic. But that's how you know he's feeling defeated, which is that's a great thing to know. That's knowledge you want. And then you have the sad cry for help, mixed in with a little rage, but crying on help from Facebook friends and expecting people in their 50s and 60s who he continuously likes to tag in his videos like they're paying attention. He tags like 50 people in his Facebook streams. How many people show up? Not many at all. Not many people have time to sit through that bullshit. Even when I'm looking at your stuff, I'm skimming through it and getting to the point. I can't sit through a whole stream anymore, Cyraxx. I just can't do it. My sanity is slipping when I watch you. It's unbelievable. Torturous. But now, you had the, Sneaky Jim, Shadow Collective, the Ghost Wire, or whatever. I mean, all these names that just so 16-year-olds come up with better names, Cyraxx. I mean, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're coming up with names that teenagers would think of, urban undead. Like, Cyraxx, I mean, you always sit there and you act like you don't understand how we find your stuff. Look at the names you pick. It's predictable. DK Customs. Now, we know why you want to go back to that channel, because that has the highest sub count, right? Well, Cyraxx, you go back to that channel, you know what's going to happen. Now you have the art of reality as well, which, from what I can tell, there's no reality in that channel whatsoever. It may be the art of the delusional man, but that's all I see. Your stream, what happened? 100 and some minutes were taken out of it, were muted because of copyright. I mean, I'm sure you blame that on the trolls. Everything has its place with you in the blame section. But you're not in that section, Cyraxx. Everyone else is. I have yet to see you take blame for anything. Even when you own up to a mistake, you just, you can't even say what the mistake is. So it's not really owning the mistake, is it? Like we say, stop saying mistake, it's mistakes. And it's also willful acts. That's what it really is, Cyraxx. Not a mistake. And now you found Tibbs. You know, at first, you said you had a team, you get a team together. Well, we didn't believe you, but apparently that's what happened. I believe Spooky was the one who, got the ball rolling between you and Tibbs. But now it's you and Tibbs, the two-bird crew. Tibbs is going to save you from the trolls. You do know the man was locked away, right? You do know for what, right? Yeah, we won't get into it, but Looney Tunes, yes. And this is a man you want on your side. This is a man you can trust. But you two don't trust each other at all. You're in it for using each other. That's all this is. There's no benefit outside of that. There's no, remorse, no empathy for one another. You just want to destroy each other and turn it into content is what you want to do. But what's going to end up happening is it's going to fall on itself. It's going to implode. It's coming to an end. Being that Tibbs is almost homeless, if not homeless already, from what I hear, the room is still unavailable. The hotel's going to protect the money. They want the money. But, after a while, they keep getting those calls. And if they only seen what he's doing to that sex doll in there, I'm sure they might think differently. Is that the image they want for their establishment? I wouldn't want that. But, what can you do? It's something that we are all going to have to deal with. It's a giant shit sandwich, my friends, and we all have to take a bite out of it, one way or another. But the only way to take down Cyraxx is to take down Tibbs. And there's a lot of people working on that as we speak. I will report on it. I am sure the phone calls have continued. I am sure there are other things at play. I am sure that I've heard things that I will not announce until it's made available, because we need this to go off without any mud in the waters, because these two have been online for far too long with their depravity, with their threats against women and families, and exposing themselves on live streams, just basically promoting and producing nothing but filth. That's all I see. I don't even see the benefit of it whatsoever. They go on their games and they talk about people that they hate, and they expect to make it big off of that in their echo chambers. Cyraxx is protected, and anyone who says a bad comment to him, they get booted. So what does that leave you with, Cyraxx? What, 10 to 12 people watching? What, with whoever? I'm sure there's some scumbag sending you money. There always is one or two scumbags sending you money, which I am sure that you have bought extra bottles of Jergens, maybe a few boxes of Hot Pockets. I'm sure you just spend it on yourself. I highly doubt it. Any of it went to your family to help your mother. Maybe give her gas money. I highly doubt that. You don't help anybody but yourself. Just like if Tibbs is homeless, you're not going to help him. But how did we get here? What is YouTube doing? What are other platforms doing about these people? Are they just allowed to remain online and, send pictures to whoever they want to, talk about whoever they want to, using threats, death threats, holding weapons up to the camera, making threats? If any one of us would do that, any one of us in this community, besides 43s, we would be arrested, we'd be hauled in, we'd be investigated, we'd be red flagged. But no, just be a 43, and you're equipped with 43 get out of jail free cards. That's how I see it. Lawson, Cyraxx, now you got Tibbs. No idea what Spooky had to do, why he did this. Don't know anything about him. All I know is that he got the ball rolling. And I'm sure that there's going to come back and bite people in the ass who helped him get that ball rolling. You see what happens when people help Cyraxx. It's never turned out well for them. Even people, they always seem to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know," live with regret, and then they're blackballed. That's just what happens. And then you have people who don't have follow through, who go after Cyraxx and, don't follow through, like aware of himself. But I believe this community is ready for Cyraxx to come back. I mean, they expect it. They don't want him back, at least the part that I'm in, but they expect it. He's getting bored, like I said. He's getting restless. He wants a little drama. And, you know, he actually enjoys the ridicule. That's what he likes. He wants to be ridiculed. He has to be, because that's the only way his views are higher. That's the only way he enjoys the fight every night. It shows that he's relevant. But when people start to fade away, the trolls are gone, and he doesn't have people constantly typing him and making comments, he's slipping and fading away into irrelevancy, and he can't handle that. That kind of reality is too much for the pet cow like Cyraxx. I mean, look at the accomplishments he's told himself that he's completed. Well, you know, all of it's a lie, and his house of cards are crumbling, and Tibbs can't save him, and Tibbs can't save himself online, because look at his life. He's living in a hotel, well, for the meantime, and he's living with a sex doll. That is his companionship. And I guess he's going to have to compromise with Cyraxx. If he wants to keep Cyraxx, you know, tamed, he's going to have to satisfy his urges. You know what we're talking about, Tibbs. For the greater good, give him the doll so the miners stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Second video dropping tonight. Ah, yes.